Teisha with Shalom TV's News Update. The Presbyterian Church USA's General Assembly narrowly rejected divestment from 3 companies doing business with Israel. The vote on Thursday of 333 to 331 shot down the proposal to divest from Caterpillar, Hewlett-Packard, and Motorola Solutions for providing services that aid Israel's occupation of the West Bank. It took place during the 220th General Assembly of the PCUSA in Pittsburgh. Leading up to the vote, more than 12,000 Jews had signed a letter urging delegates to the General Assembly to reject the resolution. The letter, in hope, was sponsored by the Jewish Council for Public Affairs and the Israel Action Network, an initiative of the Jewish Federations of North America in partnership with the JCPA. JCPA President Rabbi Steve Guttow said the letter points out that divestment promotes a lopsided assessment of the causes of and solutions to the conflict, disregarding the complex history and geopolitics, and that it is more likely to encourage those with more extreme aims than to foster reconciliation. The letter in hope built on a previous letter sent to the PCUSA, signed by 1,300 rabbis from the entire political and religious spectrum. In another effort to stop calls for divestment, 9 Canadian senators have warned the United Church of Canada, the country's largest Protestant denomination, that its proposed boycott of goods from Israeli settlements would harm already tense relations with the Jewish community. The senators, who are themselves all members of the United Church, wrote a letter to UCC moderator Marty Tyndall that Israelis as well as the Jewish community will not see the distinction between a boycott of goods from the settlements and a boycott of all Israeli goods, saying what will be made clear to them is that the United Church has chosen sides, declaring Israel guilty and the Palestinians the only injured party. The General Council, the UCC's highest body, will vote next month on whether to endorse the boycott or not. Jewish groups across Canada are calling for rejection of the boycott as well. Shimon Fogel, CEO of Canada's Centre for Israel and Jewish Affairs, said if the policy is passed, the United Church will enter the same camp as those anti-Israel activists who aim to isolate and undermine the legitimacy of the Jewish state. After a 5-year freeze due to budget constraints, the Israeli government is set to resume construction on the security fence in the area of the Gush Etzion block in the West Bank. Israel's Supreme Court approved restarting construction of the security fence, built largely along Israel's Green Line, on Wednesday. Next year, portions of the security fence will begin being built around the Jerusalem perimeter, including the area of Ma'ale Adumim, the 3rd largest Israeli settlement in the West Bank. Construction originally began on the security fence in 2002 during the Second Palestinian Uprising, or Intifada, in order to reduce terrorist attacks inside Israel, which it has succeeded in doing, though not without criticism from international and domestic left-wing groups. When complete, the fence will extend up to 470 miles. The Associated Press reports that the UN's Human Rights Council has appointed 3 independent experts to conduct a fact-finding mission on how Israel's West Bank settlements affect Palestinians. The president of the UNHRC, Uruguay Ambassador Laura Dupuy-Lasserre, named 3 women to the panel: Christine Chaney of France, Unity Dow of Botswana, and Asma Jahangir of Pakistan, saying their mission will be to look at how the Israeli settlements impact the civil, political, economic, social, and cultural rights of the Palestinian people. The UNHRC had passed a resolution to establish the mission back in March. And lastly, a Democratic National Committee member resigned her post earlier this week after private emails surfaced in which she sharply criticized Israel's treatment of Palestinians. In the emails, Evelyn Garcia, who is also a candidate for the State House of Representatives from Palm Beach County, Florida, said Palestinians had nothing to do with the Holocaust and it is time that this guilt trip was taken off their backs. Garcia also likened the occupation to slavery and apartheid. Garcia apologized for her remarks, which she said were hurtful, saying she made the comments out of concern for innocent people being oppressed, but that such support for the oppressed doesn't diminish her support for the good people of Israel. County Democratic Party Chairman Mark Allen Siegel accepted Garcia's resignation and called the emails grossly inappropriate. And that's Shalom TV's News Update. I'm Teisha.